નમસ્કાર, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી. Welcome students to fourth part of chapter 10, tenths and hundredths of standard 5th mathematics. In the last part we measure the length of a nail, then after the bindi, then after we measure the length of the candle as well as its flame also, then we deduct the length also, and then after at last we did an activity guess and color. Small rods are there, which rod is less than 1 centimeter, more than 1 sorry, like that. In this part also there are some activities, but in this part once again you will have to guess, and you will come to know how you can guess the particularity regarding length. And so let's go for that. For that, open page number 137 in your textbook, as well as you will keep a sharpened pencil with you. You will keep a good scale also with you. You should have a rough book also by this time to watch this video as well as to go for this one. Okay, so first of all keep these things with you, and so that way we can perform our activities very well. Okay, now here page number 131, 37, guess, draw and measure. Now in which guess the length to draw these things. Ask your friend to draw the same. After you make the drawing, use a scale to measure the length. Whose drawing showed a better guess? Okay, so in which first of all look into the table. You can see 3 columns are there. First column is guess its length and draw. Second one is measure of your drawing, and third one is measure of your friend's drawing. Okay, so first of all you will have to draw. Suppose, see, first one is an end of length less than 1 centimeter. So what you will do, first of all you will draw an end, okay, in your rough book, not into your textbook, but you will draw that end. The length of the end should be less than 1 centimeter, and that to be in your rough book. Okay, I am drawing over here, but you should not draw it over here. You will have to draw it in your rough book. Suppose this is the end. Okay, suppose this is an end. I draw an end. Okay, now what you will have to do, you will have to draw this line so that okay, and then after keep your scale over there, and whether the end is of less than 1 centimeter or not. Okay, suppose your end, suppose you, and that was 0.9 centimeter, and the end drawn by your friend is 0.8 centimeter. Okay, that was your first reading. Then after the second, pencil of length about 7 centimeter. So what you will do, you will have to draw a pencil. Suppose draw it in your rough book. Suppose I am drawing a pencil over here, and that should be okay. Now draw a line over here and over here. Now you have to measure this one. Okay, like this you go for the measuring this one. So measure that pencil also, and whether it is of about length of about 7 centimeter or not. Now then after you will note down your guess. Suppose you draw that pencil is 6.7 centimeter, and your friend draw the pencil of 6.4 centimeter. Okay. First of all, you will have to draw that pencil without scale. Then after you will measure that one. Let's go for a glass with water up to 5 centimeter. So first of all, draw a glass. Okay. First of all, guess. You want that glass of 11 centimeter. So first of all, guess by this much must be 11 centimeter. Then after draw that glass. Okay. Draw that glass and suppose it is up to here. Okay. And measure this length. Measure this length. Second thing, a glass 11 centimeter high with water up to 5 centimeter. So then after guess that it must be up to 5 centimeter means 11 centimeter means the half is 5.5. So it should be less than half. Okay. So suppose this is up to half, then it must be over here. It may be over here, isn't it? So this is water up to 5 centimeter. Then after measure this length also. So it should be, this should be 5. This should be 11. Then after you have to measure and note down your readings. What is actually it is. Suppose you measured this water maybe, it may be 11, instead of 11, it may be 10 centimeter. It may happen. It is not that you guess the length is exactly what it is asking. It may not be there. And your friends is 10.5 centimeter. Then we can say in this reading, he is very nearby to guess. Very near. You are somehow too far, isn't it? Compared to him. Then after a Bengal of perimeter 20 centimeter. Here you have to draw a Bengal. Bengal means a circle. But the perimeter should be 20 centimeter, isn't it? So let me draw a circle. Now perimeter. What is the perimeter? It is this length of this border. Perimeter means what? Length of this border. Now how you will measure this border? That is also a question. How to measure this border? For that, what you will do? You will take a thread. Take a thread. This is a string, plastic string. But what you will do? Take a thread and place a knot over there. It is better the thread is of white color. Okay. Now put a knot over here, tie a knot over here. Then after, start from here. Suppose I am starting from here. I am keeping a mark over there. So that I could come to know. Then suppose I kept it like this. And then after on the border, put the thread on the border like this. Go up to the last. Okay. Like this you also will put. See, I am not doing this exactly. Why? Because I don't want to go for too much time. Okay. But you go like this. And now from the thread, measure the distance or length of this thread from this knot to this one. If you want, then you may mark over also. Okay. Put a mark over there. So that way you could come to know the length. Now measure this length. So you come to know what is perimeter. Perimeter is this border, length of this border. Here we can say. And measure this. Now whether it is of 20 centimeter or not. Suppose your Bengal's perimeter is say 18.5 and of your friend is 70 centimeter. 17 centimeter. It may happen. It may not be the exact. Now a curly hair of length 16 centimeter. Now you know curly hair, huh? It is something like this. Curly hair is something like this. Suppose something like this, huh? In this case also you will have to go for the thread, isn't it? Then and then it is possible to measure the curly hair. So first of all go for the thread, put the thread on it, and then after it is 16 centimeter. Suppose your guess is say 16.8 centimeter, and what your friend did was 14 centimeter. Then compared to 16 centimeter, see this is 0.8 or 8 millimeter only. The difference is 8 millimeter, and here it is 2 centimeter. Difference is 2 centimeter. Then your friend is too far from the guessing, and you are very nearby. Okay, so this is the activity you did. Now, what you will do? What is the question? After you make the drawing, use a scale to measure the length. Whose drawing show a better guess? Then you will answer that my drawing show a better guess. Why? Because every time you are very nearby to the length. Here 7, 6.7, 6.4. So you will answer that my guess is very nearby. Okay. Or else you can write my drawing showed a better guess. Now let's go for the next also, which is also on the page number 137. Okay. Now here, which line is longer, A or B? Measure each time and write how long it is in centimeter. How good is your guess? So first of all, let me show you that. See, here you can see two lines are there, A and B, isn't it? Now the question is what? Which line is longer, A or B? Measure each line and write how long it is in centimeters. How good is your guess? So first of all, what you will do? You have to answer. Suppose, let me give answer. Suppose out of these two lines, I think B is longer. So what I should write? I think B is longer. The answer is what? I think B or line B is longer than A, isn't it? Then after the question is what? Measure each line. Measure each line. So suppose measure of line A. Measure of line A is equal to, when I measure this one, then it is, first of all you have to measure this, okay, and on measuring this, it is of 4.6 centimeter. It is 4.6 centimeter, and measure of line B is equal to, it is also, let's see, and that is also 4.6 only. So both the lines are same. So what we think, B is no longer. In fact, it is not there. Both the lines are the same. Okay. Now another question is also there. Which line is longer, C or D? Measure it line and how good is your guess? Same way you have to answer in the same way. Suppose in this one you will answer line C seems to be longer than line D. Line, here also line. Here what you will write, line C seems to be longer than line D, suppose. Okay, two lines are there, C, and on looking into this also, we can see C is longer, we can see, than D. So seems to be longer than D. Now what you will do? Measure. So measure of line C. Measure of line C is equal to, let me see. It is around 3.2 centimeter. It is around 3.2 centimeter. And measure of line D is equal to, it is also 3.2, I know, 3.2 centimeter. So the answer is, this time also I guess wrong. And this one also, see, you should answer, how good is your guess? I guess wrong. Here also, I guess wrong. Okay. So this was the activity, and in the next part, see, one more is there, whose tail is longest. That we will go for do in the next one. By this time we are ending this part, and do this activity with your friend at your home. Do not draw these things in your textbook. If you could not, then watch this video once again. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Take care of yourselves, and we'll meet you in the next session. Thank you.